and nonprofits, many of these glorious warbirds are still flying with us today. The pilots and maintainers play a critical role in keeping the history of naval aviation actively flying for all to see. During the Airshow season, several different vintage warbirds participate in tailhook legacy flights. Some are only flying example of their type in the world today.
I didn't get in your way there, did I?
Get your cameras ready as the Corsair and Super Hornet approach in section formation. The Corsair, flown by Jim Tobul, call sign Torque, is the lead aircraft, and the Super Hornet is flying the wing position. You'll be able to hear the distinct growl of the Corsair's Pratt & Whitney R2800 18-cylinder radial engine and the power corrections made by the Super Hornet's 2 General Electric turbofan engines to maintain position. From the left, the photo pass. The F-18 Super Hornet is the premier all-weather strike fighter of today. It fills several roles in the carrier air wing and gives the strike group commander the flexibility needed to engage any threat he or she may face. The missions of the Rhino include air superiority, fighter escort, suppression of enemy air defenses, all-weather day and night precision strike, tactical reconnaissance, and aerial refueling. The Rhino exemplifies our military might, is a key reason you can sleep soundly, knowing the U.S. Navy truly owns the night. Its unique ability to take off and land from the carrier with a fearsome variety of weapons in any condition is its hallmark. The head-on pass you're about to see will give you an outstanding view of the business end of the preeminent fighters of their respective generations. Ladies and gentlemen, from in front of you, the head-on pass. Corsair that you see in front of you, known as the Korean War Hero, is proudly flown and maintained by Jim Torque Tobul. It was built in 1945 and flew over 200 combat missions in 2 different squadrons on 3 different aircraft carriers, including the USS Essex, the USS Valley Forge, and the mighty Oriskany. Corsairs saw combat in the Pacific and were also used extensively by the Navy Marine Corps in the Korean War. By the time production of the Corsair ended, over 12,500 were built, giving the Corsair the longest production run of any piston engine fighter produced in the United States. Racking up an impressive 11-to-1 kill ratio during World War II, the Corsair was also used as a fighter bomber, a role that it excelled at in Korea. On their final pass, the tailhook legacy flight will approach from behind you, pass show center, and perform an opposing pitch-out maneuver for landing. After the break, the Corsair will continue its downwind turn and reconfigure for landing. From behind you, the tail on pass.
Sneaky pass. Right after. From right or left? From right.
Enjoyed not only the FA-18 tactical demonstration, but also today's tailhook legacy flight. And thank you for helping us celebrate more than a century of development in U.S. Navy air carrier aviation. We'd also like to give a big thank you to the New York State Police, the Montgomery City Fire Department, and the Orange County Executives and Sheriff's Department for all their help this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the Corsair will now attempt to land.
Super Hornet, and of course Jim Torque Tobul in the F4U Corsair. Big Pratt & Whitney engine out in front of that Corsair. Japanese called it whistling death because in a high-speed dive, it whistled, scared the Japanese.
The tail wasn't, yeah. But the thing was, my shutter speed